We just get them tacked on. They're real rusted on the edge. So they put a rubber roof on top of the metal. He says 30 years ago. I don't know. I'm not sure what they glued it down with. It's somewhat glued down. It did their edges, but it leaked all down the edges. I'm hoping the wood's in good shape. That's all I'm hoping for. We'll end up blowing this off again. Main thing is, yes, we're leaving the metal, but the good thing is it's not going to rust anymore. It won't continue to rust because it will be dry, and metal needs moisture in order to condensate. So first thing we do, like I said, we're going to do some more blowing off and knocking off some more of this tar, probably. So we're marking it in the metal area. We know the outside, I feel like it's a 2x4, but it could be a 1x. Hoping that it's a 2x4. But this is how we find our rafters before we start every job. Doesn't matter what the roof looks like. We put a hole one side and then the other, making sure that we're right up against it. He has a good idea when he starts where to put his hole at because he can feel it under his knee. That's it right there. And then we'll do the same thing at the top. And then we pop that line. That gives us our plywood line. That's how we start off. And I'm doing the same thing right here at the top. And I'll follow him down through there doing the same thing. We'll pop them lines up. Then we'll jump over and do the same thing on the other side. And that gives us our plywood. Yes, the roof is rough. Don't worry about it. Deal with it. It's going to be what it is. We're going to fix it. This will fix this problem. All we've done so far is remove the rubber, mark our lines. So we have found the centers. Phillips screwdriver, poke holes till you find the outsides, mark the centers, top and bottom. We'll pop them lines. We also have our 4-foot mark from the edge in 4 feet, one end to the other. That'll give us our cross line. We're gonna pop them. Once we get them all popped, we'll be ready for plywood. Yes, it's rough, but we're gonna cover this thing up. It's not gonna get wet anymore. I'm not worried about it rusting anymore at that point. We will blow this thing off a couple more times before we put plywood, and we'll be ready to go. Just keep going. We've got our lines, vertical, horizontal. Screwing our pieces down. We had a dip right here. Eliminate the dip. We added a 1x in there. Now it's no dip, so we didn't want to have that dip when we put our plywood down. Good way to eliminate it is just run a board down through there. That's just for, literally for getting it up where you need to get it up at, and you're good. Keep right on keeping on. I'm using these. Right where we put our mark. Screw all the outside edges because they're right where we popped our marks. That's how we end our sheet, right there. If you pop them lines, you'll know where everything goes. You can measure it, come up with a number every time perfectly. Get with me, bee. A bee flying around me. I must be sweet like honey. Ready? You're good there. We'll have to make some adjustments on this particular home because the rafters are sitting literally on an angle. And that's not normal at all. So, yeah, what we end up with is hitting on one side of the rafter and not hitting on the other. So you got to have them hit. So we're having to cut a little bit of angles in this thing. water. If they would have rolled these over the edge, wouldn't be having this problem right now.
Nope.
A rubber roof that was up here would have been just fine. Just had to roll it over the edge. Instead of under the drip edge and then put the drip edge. So roll it right over the drip edge, just there, and terminate it right there. About an inch down. Best thing they could have done. Fortunately, these break on every 16 inches. I like it when it's that way, not 2 foot. Believe it or not, the more rafters, the easier it makes instead of harder. It's a little more work, but it's still easier. 2 foot. 2 foot on center causes too many issues on OSB, in my opinion. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just keep on keeping on, guys. It's not that hard. We had to add furring strips in. I call it strapping. Had a lot of dips and humps, 1x4s under the metal. Couldn't do anything about it, mostly on that side. This side was a lot better than that side. We did have to do the bottom 16 inches in. But then it ran pretty smooth through the rest of the way. So I feel like I might end up adding a strip there, I'm not sure. Take a look here in a minute, but we're at the end. It's still all over it, Paul. You just blew it all over it. Look. Both sides. You still have to come back tomorrow and screw that thing down. It's screwed on all the edges. Now we'll come down and do all the centers. We'll pop lines, pop the centers. Right now, we're just getting the rubber on it for the night. That way? I'll give you some air if you want to pull it. I'll give you some air. Yeah, you got more than you need.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Why'd you pull so far?
I got another 10 foot on that one.
Well, don't unroll that yet. We might figure it out. Well, that's going to be so nice.
I don't know.
Paul, you know damn well I can't nail that good left-handed.
You can't prove it by me.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. That's a perfect thing. Pour that in. Pour that in.
Yeah, I got fucking foot over there. You didn't cut it before we brought it up.
No. Now we had a machine bring it up.
You just need to pull your end around. Now straighten that end out right.
Yeah. For tonight.
Yeah. I like it.
See, I still cover the foot. still cost over 2 foot.
Yeah, we don't need that much. Cut some of that off.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Ain't got 3 foot down there.
Yes, sir. One big piece of rubber, baby. 2 pieces. On the trailer, 2 big pieces of, this is 60 mil EPDM. Esther Patrick Daniel Mary. You seen what it looked like? You can take one that looks like hell. Looks like hell. As long as you have something to screw your OSB to. And we did. And when we didn't, we put it in there so that it would smooth that thing out. Look how smooth that thing is now. We had dips and humps, all kinds of stuff going on. We have literally smoothed this thing out. All right, guys, come back tomorrow. And when I get home, I'll be doing some GoPro videos of this job too. But this is a few videos that you're getting to see now are just the ones of when I grab my iPhone and take a quick video clip. But tomorrow, I bought a stand for my iPhone, so I'll be able to set it on a stand and let it watch what we're doing instead of me having to hold it up. So I'll have better video tomorrow from my GoPro and from my iPhone, hopefully. And I'll download a video tomorrow for you guys. Thanks for sticking by. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you're notified next time I put a video out, because you're probably not going to want to miss it. It's going to be the rest of this one tomorrow. 2 more days of this thing now. 2 more days. So a lot to learn. Stick around. Don't miss it. Totally excited about this way this is going to turn out. Yep. This is beautiful, Paul. It just makes me excited to see us at this point. Where I like to be. So we still got a lot of work to do, guys. A lot of work to do. So like I said, stick around. I've got lots to do here. Lots for you to see. We got seams.
Maybe get your phone for a minute. Get your phone. See? Can you see?
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
He wanted a pat on the back. Paul wanted a pat on the back. Well, anyway, guys, plenty to see here. Stick around. Make sure you hit that bell notification. That's the most important thing, so you don't miss what we do to put our seams together. Transition. We're going to build a transition over here, guys. It's a mess up underneath there. We couldn't get all the way to the wall, so we're going to eliminate it tomorrow, and you're going to want to see how we do that, I'm sure. So
cool.
It is going to be cool. All right, guys.
My bad.
It's the end of the day. It's the end of the day. Paul and I are going back to what we're going to call our house for the evening. We're tired, wore out. Don't miss tomorrow. It's going to be a great video. Going to finish screwing off some stuff. Getting that rubber glued down. We got a transition to make. You're not going to want to miss that. See you guys tomorrow.